So there's a Lindemann Funeral Homes book of memories. They made a page for her. Alright, so in memory of Rebecca with a K, Gripshover Rebecca, 1981 to 2012. I was born in 82, so she would have been a year older than me, right? So I'm 32 now. It's 2 years ago. She'd been 31 years old. For some reason I feel like she died in a car wreck. I don't know, but it's whatever happened. It's not fair. It's not right. I don't know if it was an accident, if it was a preventable accident. I have no idea. I have no idea actually how she died. She's from Burlington, so I feel like this would be a Gripshover that Union, Camillus and Teresa are from Union, so they're from Boone County, so I think they would know the Gripshovers from Burlington. Is she married into the family? Is she Gripshover by marriage, or is she actually, a daughter? I know she was going to college too. And she's gorgeous. I mean, she's got like a sort of a darker complexion to her, so she's got, it's a good mixture. This is it's one of my cousins. It's a cool gun. There's some more cousins. It's an okay gun. It's not as cool. The deer doesn't seem too happy. It's got the ghostly eyes too. Ooh, and they got the devil eyes. They're red. They're red and the blue. I think Bernie. I think he's named after Barney. So there's, it'd be, I don't know, Barney the eighth, the seventh or eighth, but he goes by Bernie. So even if he is a Bernard, he's a Bernie. So I don't know if you could say, Barney the sixth. It's whatever he says. It's whatever he wants. So it's his choice. I think the one on the left is the one I'm related to. The funnier one. It's Corey Benjamin Gripshover, sporting a fucking German Prussian beard and August Willich beard. Nice fucking Germans are known for the beards. It's Corey Gripshover, my first cousin, Tim Gripshover's only daughter and boyfriend, but with the characteristic blue eyes. Gripshover blue eyes. I think Laura Gripshover. I want to say Laura. She's posted things on my Facebook, so I've seen of her. I kind of know her a bit. If it's the same one that I know, if it's the same one I'm thinking of. But she's cool. She's really cool. She's kind of a badass. Francis Kunkel. Here's I think this is a Sanford Town Holy Guardian Angels Church, and that's the graveyard in the background. Some graduating first communion class or something. More nuns in the school. So the Catholics actually, started the schools in Sanford Town, and that's what got the common schools started down there too. So they paid some guy, I think in 1840, just a couple pennies or whatever for a few students, but there's enough students to pay for a teacher. And so the public school was there and a Catholic school. So there were actually two schools in Sanford Town, which was created or constructed in the river flood valley, right? So that's actually how Sanford Town is destroyed, because it got flooded too many times. So if you're gonna, set up a community or a civilization or a homestead, build on top of the hill, right? You don't build in the valley. You don't build in where it floods. You build on top of the. I know there's like sedimentary and stuff like that, but you got to transport that up. It's on top is just a better. It's militarily better. Snipers are always on top of stuff on buildings. So that's basically, that'd be the best spot on the hill. Have a skyscraper and then live on top of that skyscraper. That's where, not in the valley. That's what I'm trying to say, essentially. This is not crazy Kate Gripshover, or Mary, I think Kate. Not crazy, right? And crazy picture. and her eyes like. Her hair doesn't seem as nappy. It might not be the same person. She's got smaller cheekbones, so it seems like she has more Anglo-Saxon features. Fred Gripshover, Fred Ferdinand, and actually some anglicized it to be Fred. Some people have done that, but he's buried at Mother of God, so he's got a headstone at Mother of God. Ferdinand Gripshover, no, Elizabeth Hellman. Elizabeth Hellman. I don't know. So one of them. It says spouse is Ferdinand, so that would be her. She is buried at Mother of God Cemetery, and it says Gripshover on this, so I don't know. It says it's added, so that looks like a real headstone. So Elizabeth Hellman Ferdinand is actually buried in Mother of God, not at Holy Guardian Angels. So that's fascinating. Kitten Vale, Kitten County, Mother of God, Ferdinand. He's the daughter of Andrew Hellman and Mary Peters. She married Ferdinand November 23rd, 1886 in America. Elizabeth Hellman is the first Kentuckian, my first Kentucky ancestor on my mother's side. So the first person that was born in America on my mother's side was Elizabeth Hellman in first Kentuckian, first one born in Kentucky. First American was Bills, Mary Margaret Bills. Elizabeth Hellman would be the first Kentuckian born in 1862. All right? Yeah, it said Germany, not true, Kentucky, and she dies in 1927. Though the Hellmans probably were German. Susan Assay Gripshover, I don't know if that's the baby, if that's the kid or the mother, but this is the whole Gripshover family here. Lots of boys, right? 5 boys, all with the same haircut, except for the baby. Baby's got a little mohawk going, and then you got the baby girl. All right, so yeah, I recognize this. You shave all the boys' heads so you don't have to pay for all the haircuts. It's a tough look. It's a cool, tough look. They look all right. Smiles are not really, only the one on the right seem like they're really smiling. All the other ones kind of like, cheese. I think in those situations you just take a picture. Don't even tell them to smile. That's their attempt at smiling ruins it. And just tell them to be serious. Just sit, look, I'm taking a picture. 3, 2, 1, done. Thank you. Joan Gripshover. This is a freedom fighter. I'm actually really impressed with her, and like to get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. She gave me an email address that didn't work, and so I was going to type a couple things to her, but I wasn't able to. And I called her at work, and I don't want to really do that again. But Joan Gripshover, she's been to, I think, Jamaica. She's been in Eastern Kentucky for 30 years. She's a nun. She's a Catholic nun. She's been promoting social justice pretty much her whole life. She was known by Pat. Now she's known by Sister Joan. And she's in Leslie County, so in Eastern Kentucky for 30 years, running a clinic. So I think she's a nurse. She has nursing skills, nursing practitioner. Been there for 30 years, so yeah, I would think she would be a good contact or a good connect out there. Running a clinic, health, helping people, and sister, so that means she has no husband or children. And in a way, when you have no children of your own, you kind of become mother of the world. So yeah, I hope I get a chance to talk to her one day. I don't know. We shall see. This is a group show. I don't know which one this is, but blue eyes. I don't know if that's true blonde hair. Germans are known to have blonde-ish hair, though. So, all right. Tim Gripshover, the second's family, and it's also Tim Gripshover the third. So you have the second and the third, and then you have 3 other kids, and they have, I think, Linda. You have a Linda Gripshover there, and 2 other ones. So it's my first cousin and his family. So he's got 4 progeny, 2 boys. I don't know who she is, but seems like a dramatic actress. It's kind of a weird pose, actually. right? But I don't know, the white and then the face. She got a little cute baby face. I think it's a good picture. Could be a little better, but a cool picture. Jason Gripshover shared this of, I guess, two baby girl Gripshovers. Seems to be all I really know. So, some more baby girls. An older baby girl. I don't know. Her. This is Cassie. I think Cassie Hamilton. It's my first cousin's child. I don't know. But blue eyes, right? You see the Gripshover, the German blue eyes. It's Jake and Enoch. I see better. There's better pictures, but I like seeing them two together. Enoch seems he's gonna be an artist. He's got a eccentric father, so I'm sure he'll be just as artistic, if not more so, than his father, who I guess plays a banjo as well as being a mechanic and having a million other skills. This is Ashley Judd talking to Steve Brashear, talking about whether or not she wants to run for governor, but she don't know what she's doing. She's dressing all cute and then just kind of saying, "Hey, governor, blah 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 blah," not talking about politics or anything. And he's just kind of like, "Oh, cool! I got Ashley Judd talking to me. This is a good photo op for me. It looks like I have friends." So it's kind of a self-serving friendship here. But yeah, I would totally marry her. She's like the greatest Kentuckian that's ever lived. Her politics makes me think that maybe I might get equality from with her. Because if you're not revolutionary, you're going to make a slave out of me. And I don't know too many women who are revolutionary. And she's political. So she's that revolutionary that she can at least see the problems of society and she wants to make a difference. Right? Ruth Gripshover, she ran a dairy farm. This is some of the survivors: Michael, Thomas, Donald Gripshover. So more male heirs. 95 Kentucky Post. I don't know. This is a part of something. Private George Gripshover. Says he was born in Kenton County in, I guess, 1889 and goes to a war 1918, July 19th. So this would be the World War One historical record. George Anthony Gripshover goes to World War One. So yeah, I remember seeing him in uniform. George Anthony goes to war, and so does Theodore. So they both go to fight and kill Germans. Their country, America, forces them to go kill their ancestors, right? So the Sabine Gripshover and Louisa Gripshover, their ancestors was being fired upon by us several times, not just in World War One, but also, the kind of all of them, but in a way. But the Prussian Wars, Franco-Austrian Wars, the World War One, World War Two. So America just didn't want to have to compete with another empire. It wanted to be the only empire in the world. And this is also a time when anti-German culture is going to rise. Quit speaking that nasty German tongue, that German language. You sick German dog. You kraut, you sauerkraut eating, cabbage eating, fucking German, that type of shit. So don't call it Deutschhound, it's freedom hounds, and then don't call it sauerkraut, it's freedom cabbage, and don't call them hamburgers or liberty sandwiches. Don't call them hamburgers, right? Because hamburgers came from Hamburg. We were the butchers. The Germans came over here with the animals and was butchering animals, and they knew about providing meats to the population and keeping everybody strong with much protein, being willing to run the slaughterhouses. Sausages, right? They're known for sausages, hamburgers, hot dogs. This is Germans. This is the Germans' doings. Christmas tree. The the oppressive, totalitarian, fascist education system that makes everybody into blindly obedient slaves to some corporate or military boss, right? So basically, very good, obedient, order takers, People who don't question their freedom, just shut your damn mouth and get in line. World War One is going to be when you see Eugene Debs go to prison for 10 years because he spoke out against it. There's a law against speaking out against the war. So that's how totalitarian Woodrow fucking Wilson was. Here's Joe's Gripshover in Geneva, in Covington. Joseph.